Welcome to another Cheddar camp. We're over the other side and we're kind of hidden behind all these shrubs here. Lassie, stop digging. We've brought the Duomid, but this is this is about 12-year-old cuben fibre, and this is definitely going to be its last trip. The cuben fibre is starting to delaminate on many of the points. You can see it's got hard there. That cuben fibre is failing there. It's going to be a windy night, so, and you can see that it's failing there. This is, like I said, this is very old. This is like 10-year-old cuben fibre, but you don't buy it for its for its longevity. You buy it for its lightness. So we're going to head on inside. We've got everything set up. Well, inside we're just going to use one pole. We tried the 2-pole setup, but and we did a video on it, but it didn't quite work out as I thought that it might do. So we're going to hope that we survive the night. It is going to be quite breezy, is a little bit of a concern. So at the moment it's showing 10 to 26, and during the night it's gonna go up to 18, 20, up to high 30s, and it's gonna stay high 30s all day. So, and it's gonna start raining. At least it's dry during the night, so if it does fail during the night, at least it's dry. It's going to start heavy rain at 7 o'clock, and it would be daylight then, just about. So hopefully we get through the night without any failures, but we will see. It's kind of interesting to see what happens to cuben fibre, in very, very bad. We just hope that this Duomid, poor thing, maybe I've brought it out to be wrecked, but then, like I said, it's falling apart now anyway from age and everything. So we will see what happens. All right, well, I'm gonna settle on inside and we will catch up a little bit later. Well, the dogs, they went outside as usual. I think they were looking for water, and of course I'd not put any water down, which was rather stupid. But so we've put water down, but in the process Lizzie got her jacket wet. It doesn't matter because we've got about 4 jackets in total. So this is Liz's bag here. So there's 4 jackets in here plus a blanket. I'm not going to put the blanket out, in case, unless it's needed. I'm not going to put the blanket out unless it's needed, because the weather's turning in, and I'm also not gonna, just to be on the safe side, because I don't know what's going to happen to the shelter. Hopefully it survives. It seems to be holding back It seems to be holding back the rain, so we will see what happens. But basically I'm going to keep my clothes on this time, so you know, if I do have to do an emergency pack up, then obviously, you know, I can do an emergency pack up. Hopefully it's not needed. So I forgot my foam mats, which is, you know, really stupid and annoying. So I'm going to put my coats and jackets down this side here. Let's go back. Settle down there. So I'm going to put my coats and jackets down here. So, and I'm going to put, actually, we're going to put a jacket. I took that one off. Now she's getting cold. So we're going to we'll put this little red one on her. And there's one more in there. We'll try, hopefully that one will dry. I'll keep an eye on that. It really is like having the it really is like the kindergarten around here now. Obviously, you know, once it gets colder, you know, quite clearly I'm not going to dressing the baby. Thank God we haven't got a baby. Oh God. All you mothers and fathers. God, I just got dogs. Well, dogs and cats. Anyway, alright, so you can settle down there. So basically that's it for the night. So thankfully my socks are dry. We've got the MLD Spirit quilt. Okay. I must admit, like I said, if I'd have looked at the state of the corners, I might not have brought this, but we've got it now. I did also bring the cricket, but I'm going to Dartmoor soon, and I'll take the cricket to Dartmoor, and hopefully Lizzie as well. But like I said, obviously we're going to have to make sure that she's very well wrapped up down there, because she's definitely not a dog for very inclement weather. Luckily her mum and dad are still breathing, although not in the best of health, but they're still breathing. So I take animals around there. Long may that last for, but you know, given my mum's got dementia, although to be honest, I think the dementia's got my mum at the moment, because luckily, touch wood, it hasn't really progressed much in the time that she's had it. It stayed fairly as it is, consistent as it is. So a good girl, stay there. You want more water? And you see, that's what happens when I forget to put the water down and there isn't any, then you go outside looking for it getting wet. Then we do have a new Sunblesa head torch, so we're going to try that. They were kind enough to send another one out. They see my video and my comments, and apparently they were very thankful for what my input. So we will give this a go and see how we get on with it. Hopefully it's a little better than the first edition. They did send a second one, which I'll do a giveaway on. They did say, if we send you 2, can you do a giveaway? So we'll at some point do a giveaway. In fact, what we could do a practice. So you could actually help me, because I don't want to do a giveaway now, because I want to try the thing, and obviously we'll milk it for all it's worth, obviously. But I probably need some practice of doing a giveaway before we actually do a giveaway. So Walk with Wallace, if you see any of his videos, if you do ever see any, say that Tony said hello. He did say how to do it, but I didn't fully understand it. But apparently if you do hashtag, maybe let's do hashtag help Tony learn something. So the hashtag, so it has to be exact, okay? So if at least 2 of you could do this, help all one, so hashtag all one word, obviously small letters, help HELP Tony TONY learn LEARN something SOMETHING, help Tony learn something, all one word, hashtag. And if we can get at least 2 or 3 or 4 of you to do that, then we'll have a practice and a play to figure out how you actually do it. So you also have to apparently comment, which obviously you're going to comment to do the hashtag anyway, and you have to like the video. So please, at least 2 or 3 of you, if 2 or 3 of you can watch, like and comment, even if it's you're awful, we oh God, I can't talk properly. Even if it's you're awful, we prefer Paul Messner or something. But like, comment, and hashtag help Tony learn something. And then I'll figure out how we, because basically then I use that hashtag to draw not a winner, obviously, because it's not a competition, but to draw someone, and then we'll just you get the idea. So that's what I would like you to do. And then at some point in the future, we will do, a proper draws of, of a giveaway of a torch. Oh God, Tony the influencer now is now turning into Paul Messner. So today on Antiques Road, on Paul Messner's Antiques Roadshow, we're going to sell a spoon, we're going to sell a water bottle, we're going to sell the phone, we'll sell the dogs. If they're Tony, if there are any, because now I'm single, if there are any eligible young ladies out there who are interested in a dirty old man, oh God, who's only got a mind on one thing, well, you better not comment below. Well, if you're interested, anyway, we will, I'm sure you can find some way to reach out to me. Anyway, we're going to do something sensible before the tank gets blown away. Like I said, the forecast is for up to 30, late 30s miles per hour, so we will see what happens. to be honest, I'm probably just gonna stay single. I think it's easier that way. But obviously, if any girls are interested, anyway, we're gonna make a cup of tea. Tony's dating channel. God, honestly. Well, if you don't mention something, you're never going to get anywhere, are you, in life? So we may as well mention something. Nothing's going to happen anyway, so we're not losing out on anything. We're not going to gain anything either, but anyway, okay. There's no sausage on the menu tonight. I don't know what we got on the menu tonight. What is it? Hot pot or something? Oh, Thai, chicken, curry and rice. Oh dear. So we're gonna keep the maternity ward jacket needs to get dry now. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a soup first. We're trying to be good food wise. We're trying to lose a little bit of weight, try and get a bit fitter. Tony the Stallion. What do you reckon, Lassie? We're gonna finish off some old canisters, I think. Okay. This is nice. All right, so we got kindergarten cop here. I'll show you. I'll try and show you Lizzie carefully around the gas. So she's settled down there. She seems quite cozy actually. She's not shivering or shaking or anything. She seems to have settled down, and that's the Hound of the Baskervilles. I will say if I bump into anyone or anyone was stupid enough to message me, I'd pass the time of day with someone, but I have to admit I've done all the dating sites and all that, and I must admit I'm not gonna bother going down that rabbit hole again. I've done all of that. I think I'm probably just as well off, like I said, unless someone's desperate enough. I think I'm just as well off staying single. Just coming out here every few days. Just go camping. Marry Lassie and Lizzie. Marry the tent. Marry the tent. Marry the tent. Marry Roy. Rod, interested. Do you take this? Do you take this tarp to be your lawfully wedded? Your lawfully wedded tarp. Oh my god. Oh, there is literally no hope, Lassie. Okay, that's probably going to come up to boil in a minute, because it really does boil. Yep. Really quickly. It's very, very quick, this thing. And I'm sure it must be lighter than a jet boil. You see, one company reached out and they said, I can't remember what they're called now. It wasn't jet boil themselves, but it was like a distributor. And they said, and I did reach out to them, and they said, what would you like to try? And I said, well, the jet boil stash. Is it the jet boil stash? Something like that. I said, well, I'll try the jet boil stash if you're offering. I haven't heard anything back. I never heard anything back. Maybe one day they will get back to me. They're like all these big famous YouTubers. They don't like little YouTubers like us, Lassie. Sierra Designs. they said they would do something, and I've not yet heard anything. I've lost me over, there it is, and I've not heard anything back from them. That was a little bit disappointing. So I hope Sierra Designs said that they would send me something, but I did send them a follow-up email. I said, has anything got lost in the post? Because I wouldn't want something to get lost, but I didn't hear anything. So anyway, it is what it is. Life goes on. Life goes on. And I'm just going to live it and enjoy it and sod everything. Oh, yeah, she's settled down now. Alright, well, I'm going to have this. So far the Duomid is holding up. It's the corners that are going to go. If something goes, we're going to be in a right pickle. So I think before I go to sleep, I think I'll put away whatever I'm capable or able to put away. So there's actually, because I got that rucksack, I can probably put some of these stuff sacks in. I did bring with me the cricket because I thought I might have a chance to have another practice pitch here, but when I got here I was busy doing a few other things and I didn't get a chance, and then it started raining and it's getting dark now. The forecast tomorrow is miserable. I think from 7 o'clock in the morning, all morning at least, it's going to be raining. It's going to be miserable tomorrow. So that will also be an interesting, we're going straight back to the car. It's not far to the car from here. We're only in Cheddar. I mean, you know, this is an easy camp. This is a camp where I could literally probably just put my shoes in an absolute emergency. I could put my shoes on and walk to the car, put Lizzie in the car and come back to camp and just collect everything up. You know, this is kind of like one of those camps where really nothing serious can happen. But we still got everything, you know, we're not taking any chances. We've still got every single thing that we need. I just brought this with me, so if I want tea, then I got to finish my soup first. Not that you would have tea and soup together, but all right, it's starting to get quite dark now.